Yeah, I know what the title says. I was arrested. It's true. But I was like 8. No, I was 12. How old was I? Yeah, so that happened. I was arrested. Whoa, my God. Something else, T. What? No, I can't say my name right, apparently. Yes, but it wasn't my fault, I swear. Copsers. Stupid faces. You know, now that I think about it, it was probably around the same time that grown-ass man enrolled into my elementary school. So that's a thing. So it all started back when I was in elementary school, and I was crushing on this girl. I forgot her name, so I'm gonna call her Bob. So there was this girl named Bob, and I had the biggest crush on her. Everyone knew I had a crush on her, including her, and she started to like me back, just saying. But we'll get into that later. But of course, there was a big problem. See, my best friend at the time, let's call him Shu. His name is Shu. Shu liked her too, which is kind of a problem between us because we both can't date her. And I'm saying date ironically because let's be real here. Anything before high school doesn't count. Shu and I always get into arguments on who was gonna be her boyfriend. I like her. Fuck you. We needed to figure this out fast, because at the rate we were going, our friendship would have been done. So me being me, I came up with the most complex, most brilliant, most intellectual plan of all time. Having her decide for herself. We didn't really know how to have her decide for herself. You know, we were just sort of hoping she'd walk up to one of us one day and be like, "Hi, I like you." So we did exactly that. We were gonna wait until she walked up to one of us and told us that she liked us. And it just took for frickin' ever. I mean, it was probably like 2 days, but still, it took forever. Me and my buddy were at the park one day trying to figure out how we were gonna get Bob to come up to one of us and tell us who she likes. Then out of nowhere, Shu remembers something that he thinks is important. Dude, you know what I just remembered? What? She lives like right there. So Shu came up with the so brilliant idea of leaving her a note. Now you see, the problem with this is that Shu, he's not the brightest kid. He didn't mean the type of note where you write on a piece of paper, leave it in front of the front door, ring the doorbell and run. No, his brilliant idea was to write in the tunnel of the playground, "Who do you want to be your boyfriend, Adam or Shu? Please answer, Bob." Man, that was so stupid. We were literally vandalizing private property on the chance that the girl would even see it. But man, we were so confident that she would see it. We even left a marker there for her so that way she could circle which name she chooses. As we were leaving the park, we run into her older brother. "What are you two buttheads doing in my park?" Well, you see, her older brother doesn't like us too much. Nothing, we're just leaving. Having a good time? Having a good time, huh? Everyone should have a good time now. And BAH! He punched me in the gut. Oh God, I think I peed a little. He then proceeds to walk away laughing and heads to his house. As for me and my friend, well, I ended up going home because my stomach hurt, and he went home too. The next day came, and me and my friend, we were just so eager to know what her answer was. Crazy enough, she actually did end up seeing our little note. But it being a public park, and we left a marker for anyone to use, she also read a bunch of vulgar crap that a bunch of random people decided to write about her. The worst part about it is that these people decided to mark our names underneath what they wrote, and oh my God, it was so embarrassing. You know what sucks even more about this is that she would have chosen me, according to her friend who walked up to both of us and said, "Hey, she would have chosen Adam, by the way, if you guys didn't write that crap on the tunnel." After school, me and my friend wanted to go see what the hell people were writing in our names. And man, when we got there, it was just a bunch of sexual stuff with very vulgar language and blah, blah, blah. I didn't know any of that stuff at that age. I barely found out what 69 meant by the time I hit the age of 14. We were so pissed off to the point where we just wanted to clean it all up. We didn't want anything that was so bad to be written about this girl who we like. We tried cleaning it up with soap and water, but that wasn't working because it was freaking permanent marker. So we came up with a kind of good idea. We found a spray paint can that was the similar color to the tunnel. And man, we thought it was the most brilliant idea because we could even clean up stuff that wasn't ours. We were so happy. We were thinking, man, this is such a good idea. We spray it and it comes out freaking tan. Just for the record, my friend did all the spraying. I just sort of watched. We were just like, what the frick? This soda has some sort of greenish tint. Why is it coming out tan? Shu decided for himself that it was past the point of no return. There's no going back. So he starts spraying the entire tunnel with tan paint. Probably the most dangerous thing he could have done because those fumes are deadly, I think. Are they? I'm gonna go with yes. He finishes up and I have no idea why, but I decided to grab the paint can and scream at the top of my lungs, "Leave no evidence!" Bam! And I threw it at the ground. It sort of got everywhere. Didn't really explode, but it was just kind of a mess. After that, we just book it home and start playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City as if nothing happened. Me and Shu are just thinking to ourselves, man, we did a good job. We have an apology ready. We cleaned up the tunnel. Let's just chill for a second. 10 minutes pass by and we're still trying to figure out how to play multiplayer on GTA Vice City. Next thing we know, the doorbell rang. Is your mom here? She's still working at the school, I don't think so. Oh crap. His mom then opens the door and to our surprise, there's a police officer. Turns out while we were trying to clean up our mess, Bob's brother was watching from a distance. Hello, police. Yeah, there's two buttheads vandalizing the city right now, so do your job and go get them. Here's the address. So the cop decides to talk to us individually to see what happened and asks us some questions. We both answered them the same way. We messed up, tried to fix it, now we're in this predicament. But I never want to pull the race card because I think the race card is such a stupid thing. But me being Mexican, my friend being white, all the blame was put on me even though we both told the exact same story and I didn't even touch the paint can until I threw it on the ground. So I'm the only one who gets put into the cop car and he starts driving around the city trying to find my mom, which I'm pretty sure is very illegal. We first go to my house where my parents aren't home. Then we go to my mom's school where she works and she's not there either. Then I remember, oh, my mom has a dentist appointment, she's probably at the dentist. I have no idea how he knew which dentist my mom went to, but he found the right dentist that she was at because we ended up finding her. Not gonna lie, I was completely terrified because I didn't know if I was going to jail, I didn't know if this dude was kidnapping me, I didn't know what was happening, but we found my mom. You know what, shame on my friend's parents for actually letting me go with this complete stranger. It doesn't matter if he's a cop, I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. Not gonna lie, my mom was more pissed off at the cop than she was with me because he was driving me around the city. Not to mention, he totally embarrassed her at her work because a cop brought her son to it trying to find her. Somehow, I'm the only one who goes to court. My friend apparently had nothing to do with it, even though he was the one spray painting the entire time. I didn't touch the can until I destroyed it at the end. I don't remember specifics, but I know we won the case because the dude illegally drove me around the city, first of all. Somehow, he brought up the fact that he thought I was adopted because my mom was white. My dad's Mexican, so that's probably why he got confused. But either way, the cop was proven to be a very stupid cop, and all I had to do was like 40 hours of community service. And boy, were those the longest 40 hours of my entire freaking life. Honestly, it was a very stupid situation, but A, it made for a good story. As for Bob, I did end up explaining everything to her, and she did end up choosing me. But I didn't choose her because I was done. That was traumatizing. All that for a girlfriend? Not worth it. Picked up my juice box, turned around, and walked away like a freaking boss. Psh, boom, explosions. Help me, there's fire in my eyeballs. So yeah, that's the time I was arrested. Don't really know the moral of the story, just don't be stupid. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video.